If you're stuck right now in a relationship not knowing whether to continue to pursue it or to end it, okay? I'm gonna tell you, give it 3 days, okay? 3 days of no communication. I know that sounds hard and you're like, oh, what am I supposed to do with it? I mean, no communication, no Snapchat, no text, no messages on Instagram, nothing, okay? First day, see they're gonna be texting you this, that, and the other thing. Don't respond, okay? Next day, they continue. Next day, 3 days, okay? The 3-day mark, that'll show you if they can really live without you or if it doesn't really matter anymore. If they moved on or whatever, that'll show you. And yes, it's gonna be hard, blah, 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 but would you rather go through 3 days or go through a year of not knowing, right? So like the relationship you've been in now, however long it's been, 6 months, a year, whatever this is going on for, wouldn't you rather just cut it off? If they don't care after 3 days, what makes you think they're gonna care in the future? Right? Right.
How does this solve anything? The guy could message her after 3 days and simply say, oh, I thought you needed some space, so I wanted to respect your boundaries. She would say, oh, you're so sweet. And then after 1 more week, he'll block her.
Have a nice life.
You are clearly hung up on a man who doesn't give a single fuck about you, and let me help you get out of that. Snap you back to reality real quick. Stop seeing his lack of effort as hurtful or as something that is wrong with you, and start seeing it as unattractive. It's not hurtful that he's not taking you out on proper dates or treating you well. It's actually just unattractive. And suddenly it stops hurting and it actually becomes an ick to help you get over him. For the record, you are way too fucking hot for a guy who looks like that to be doing this.
So her solution is to become more arrogant and entitled, to be totally turned off by a guy who's not giving her attention, regardless for whatever reason it could be, whether if it's important, serious or life-threatening, just become turned off by it. No attention received equals no attraction.
She's self-absorbed.
Now listen, I know I might sound extreme, but ladies, the best lesson I've ever learned in dating is to step into your feminine energy where you are open to receive and you will never chase a man or go after a man. Listen, ladies, it's very simple. If a man wants you, you will know. If a man doesn't want you, you will be confused. Because a man that truly likes you is gonna go out of his way to show you that he likes you. He will be contacting you because you are on his mind. If a guy doesn't text you after a date, don't panic. My mother always said to me, the more space you give a man, the more they come back around. I've noticed it's the same for friendships in my life, so I know this is the truth. The more you give him space and you don't hit him up first, because don't do that, sis. Give him space, let him come to you. That way you give him a chance to step into his masculine energy and hit you up first. Some crazy shit started happening in my life when I stepped into my feminine energy. It's like all these men that I used to chase in my past were suddenly chasing me and trying to make plans with me and always texting me. Because guess what? I'm in my feminine energy right now. So do you see where I'm going with this? A man should always hit you up first because he will pursue you. It shouldn't be the other way around. That's on period.
Wow, my brain is about to explode listening to this woman. At what point does this woman do anything to show that she likes a man? If she's going to do nothing and let him do all the chasing. When there's no reciprocation, it's better for the man to leave and find another woman who can be nurturing enough to put some sort of effort into him. This woman claims to be feminine, but she's one of the most masculine women I've ever come across.
He, she, to the masculine he.
I wholeheartedly believe that the man has to love the woman more for it to be a good and healthy relationship. And I know some of y'all aren't going to like it because you love your mans more. But be cautious.
Wrong. A woman must admire, look up to, and respect her man in order for there to be attraction. And when she likes him more, everything he does for her will sweep her off her feet. But if the man likes the woman more, he will lose value in her eyes. Because he's constantly trying to impress her, she will take the authoritative role, and she'll lose attraction and replace him for a more challenging and capable man.
I agree.
I recently came across one of the best nuggets of dating advice I had ever read, ever. And I really wanted to share it with you guys. Women in their 40s and 50s, what's the biggest piece of dating advice you can give to women in their 20s? Stop trying to date to get married. Date to have fun. Date to get to know someone. But most of all, date to get to know yourself. Create a big life for yourself. Go to therapy, heal your childhood wounds, have lovers, explore your sexuality. Focus on adding pleasure into your life and love into your heart without desperately seeking for a partner to complete you.
Yes, have fun during your early 20s on dates. Get your back blown out. Date multiple guys. Explore your sexuality and get a train ran on you. Destroy your ability to pair bond. Then after you hit the wall, try to get married, but fail miserably. Then make TikToks complaining about dating and ask yourself, where have all the good men gone?
Their own way.